And I'd been in and out of trouble since a teenager. The judge had had enough of me. He decided I was going to do a prison sentence, and I was sent to Armagh Women's Prison. I mean, as I went into that prison, I just thought my life was over. But I had no idea that that was where my life was just beginning. I met another lady there, another prisoner, who also was in prison because of an alcoholic problem, and she had become a Christian, and she gave me Christian books. And because you were locked up so long in the cell, I had plenty of time to read, and I had a Bible as well. So I began to read, and as I started to read the Bible, I was convinced that I was ready, like God was a judge. I felt that judgment was looming for me anyway. And as I began to read this Bible and these testimony books, I found that Jesus would prefer to be merciful than to judge you. I was very surprised that God would be like this. Because I was guilty and ashamed and alienated from everybody by that point, I felt, judgment was rife. But then instead, I discovered mercy as I read the scriptures. I started to think, am I reading this book, or is this book reading me? And as I began to, think about, it's not everybody else's fault I'm in this position, I'm in prison, I stopped blaming my mother and my family. And I started to blame myself, and it was almost as if when I did that, God began to come, connect with me. It was like he was saying, yes, you're right, that's right. Now you and me agree, and when we agree now, we can walk together. And that was the beginning for me, out of addiction and rebellion. The more I read, I started to believe that I mattered to God. That was hard to believe because I had felt formerly I didn't matter to anybody. And when I started to believe I mattered to God, then I didn't want to drink anymore, didn't want to take drugs, I didn't want to do the things I've been doing and causing so much pain and trouble for my family and my mother and sisters. I've been working for London City Mission since 1994, and I've been kept occupied by the Lord. I've had opportunities to reach out, and I'm working with addicts, mostly marginalised people, and I know that Jesus is the answer. People are broken, hearts are broken, minds are broken, bodies are broken through whatever mental health, addictions people need. The Word of God, the truth that sets you free, the opportunity of a relationship with God. I love it if I can leave people with a gospel or a Bible, and then I know God can do the rest.